Hello there! Once again, it's Anton from Antonio Bay, and I happened to be in Las Cruces today, had a doctor's appointment, and I did a little action figure shopping, and I found, first time in the line, Bianca Belair, WWE Basic. Bianca was in NXT and she was like up and coming about the time I kind of just totally phased out of WWE, which had been about a year ago. And that's usually how long once somebody gets a push before they get an action figure. And I believe she is already no longer working with the company, because it's a crazy world over there in WWE land. About the time somebody gets an action figure made, their push is over. They're out on the street. I'm not positive Bianca Belair is not working with the company, but I do keep up on wrestling news mostly, and I haven't heard anything about her for quite some time. Let's see if we can get the camera to behave. There we go. So she's just a basic, but she has this amazing hair, and I was kind of hoping that there was like a bendy wire in there. There is not, and that's a little bit sad. Other than that, you're going to get just standard basic articulation, which is, it is what it is. It's not great. But you get a pretty good ball joint rotation at the thigh, right at the hip. You get a waist rotation, single jointed knee, and then you get a rotation at the top of the boot, ball jointed shoulder, single jointed elbow, and just a wrist rotation. And then a head that kind of gets pretty decent range as you move around. I think the sculpt work has improved. I have bought some of these female basics recently, and this one feels pretty good. I don't know how to say that, but like the thighs, they feel nice and thick. The joints feel tight, but yet they feel like they're movable. The arms feel good. I can't explain this, but like I've gotten a lot of these WWE basics that they feel cheap and like they're poorly molded. They're not smooth. They're rough. They feel clunky. Something. This feels very finished, and that is really nice. And you got some weird paintwork on the back there. I will always give them credit for their pretty decent paintwork. Well, it's almost always great. There's a little scuff right there, but not bad. And you get a decent likeness, and you get this big hair thing, which is great. Again, it's just a basic, so this is just a $10 figure. But it is a good $10 figure, which is why I keep buying WWE basics. When it's somebody I don't have or somebody I need. I mean, we don't all need, 38 John Cenas or 20 Roman Reigns, but Bianca here, this is probably the only figure she's going to get, especially if she's no longer with the company. So there she is. I bought it. If you're into this character at all, if you're into that look, if you're into African American female wrestlers, snag one. They just don't make. I've said this before in other videos. We've always been shortchanged on women action figures, in my opinion, back from the 80s and 90s. And I think we still somewhat get shortchanged on African American women. There's just not that many of them in action figure form. So every time I see them, I do tend to buy them, which has made me have a pretty good collection of Alicia Foxes for some reason. Anyway, that is my video. Hope you guys like it. I will catch you guys later. Bye.